creating spells. I forgot how to speak. I'm just gonna set up real quick, and then we will be at it. But it is. I'll get into what day it is in a second. But I just these freaking hockey men is how we're gonna start this. They're playing. They're playing. They're playing. How are all of y'all today? It's nice to be back. I'm only a little spicy. Oh, it's so bad. They lost like real bad last game, which is fine. But that's okay. That's okay as long as they're playing. But still, it hurts my soul. It hurts my soul. Hurts the soul. That's okay. This is annoying. Okay, so we're gonna do obviously. Oh, there's a ghost playing with that child. Madam, are you okay? Oh, that's my ghost is playing with that child. Never mind. It's my fault. We're gonna do this for 20 minutes, and then we're gonna switch over to Eve. As always, I'm gonna go drop that into the chat. I'm gonna just go set up some of these bits and pieces, and then I will give you guys my yap for today as to what we're up to. But we're really not up to much. We're just watching the Capitals versus the Flyers game. I'm watering in the eyeballs, apparently. They're down one right now already, and it is 3 minutes left of the first period, so we'll get into last game in a minute too. I clearly haven't updated my, which way is it? This way. My calendar, so I don't really know what's happening this month. I'm always super behind. It's always like the first week of, I don't know, it's like I can't even say that it's the first week of March because it's literally like a week and a half into the first week. March is the third way through. I have ADHD, alright? Like, let's just chill. It's mostly a reminder for myself. Anyways, but I'm much less spicy this evening, whatever. I'm gonna go set that up, do the comments, and then we'll do a little yap, and then it'll be time to play video games. It's the wrong one. It's always flipped. What am I doing? Okay, so we are watching Capitals versus Flyers. Today is... I'm so bad at this. What day is it? Today's Wednesday, March 11th. We're watching the Capitals versus the Flyers. They are playing. It's a Flyers home game at Xfinity Mobile Arena, which used to be Wells Fargo. Again, it's not really the bank, it's just the Fargo series, and I think it's really good, and I think that just that whole entire Fargo vibe, oh goodness, it meshes with Philadelphia so well. You have no idea. Philadelphia is like, just, oh, I love it. It's a great city. Anyways, except for when they choose to hurt us emotionally like this. Not the point. Anyways, so they're playing first intermission. It's game whatever of March. It's hurting my soul. Last, hold on. Last game was it 2 days ago? 1 day ago? Hold on, let's go check. It was painful. I was watching the game and I was supposed to stream and I was just like, I was spicy that day too, so it was not the day. It was not the day. Okay, so bad. It's the first game of March. No, it's not. It's like the 3, 4, 5th game of March. Okay, so we had 3-2 with Toronto. I went to that game, and then we did 3-0 with Mammoth, and then we won 4-3 with the Penguins, and then we lost 6-2 to the Rangers. What is that? Just, trying to stay calm here. It's fine. Oh gosh. It was so bad. And I went in, I think they were losing like 3 or 4 already, and it was like the first or second period, and I was like, first of all, how, like, every time they'll have like a win streak and then they just lose on the it's like Ferrari. They're the Ferrari of the NHL. It's just incredible. You're like, you did all these like really difficult things, but this is what you're gonna, not that, the Rangers are not difficult, but this season, everyone's doing great. Which, anyways, whatever, fine. And then, yeah, or they'll, like, shoot themselves in the foot, and you're like, I don't understand. It really is a mojo thing with this team, and it really is just, like, they'll hype themselves out of it, I think, really. Like, it just seems to be just, like, a random day. They're like, you know what, today we're gonna struggle. For seemingly no reason, other than, like, feels, maybe? I don't fucking know. I don't know what it is, but it's fine. We love them nonetheless, it's fine. And it's also the last 2 months of hockey, so I literally don't care how they're doing, because I know I'm gonna have to suffer for the next, like, what is it, like 8 months, 6 months? We do this every time. I can't remember whatever amount of months that they're not gonna be around. I know that I'm like not okay by the time that preseason restarts. I'm just like, I haven't done this in ages. It's like being away from F1 for too long, but not. Did we finish F1? Did we do F1? Maybe we'll do an F1 recap on this too. Anyways, so that's happening. That's what we're watching. They're in intermission. They lost last time. Like, really badly. I'm not gonna cry. It's gonna be okay. Other than that, F1, I believe it was like George Russell that got that the podium, the like first race position. Where are they at? Australian Grand Prix. Because it was like Ferrari was looking real good. Never trust that. George Russell, Kimi Antonelli, Charles Leclerc. That's Mercedes, Ferrari, McLaren, Red Bull. Max Verstappen P6 is wild. Haas, Racing Bulls, Audi at ninth. Alpine, Pierre Gasly, Haas, Williams, Racing Bulls, Alpine, Williams, Cadillac, Aston Martin, Cadillac, Red Bull, and McLaren, Audi. Like, those last few were, was it DNF or whatever? So, yeah, well, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. We shall see how it goes. We're gonna do, am I on? Yeah, we're gonna do this for, like, 20 minutes?
What can I do for you?
Oh, we were doing that really annoying one,
Need
weren't
help?
we?
Go with honor.
And then we will go back to Eve. I did clean up my stuff in Eve and did a few things, so we'll see how that goes.
Hello.
Painful.
Safe travels. See you around.
Boop. Anyways, that's all I have for now. I haven't updated my next month's schedule because who needs that? Oh yeah, doing this.
I'm out of range.
Overloaded something. Crazy. It's been a crazy, bit of a crazy week, huh? This guy. Hi, sir. Can we be friends? Can we not be friends, maybe? That will be cool. Please stop. Hello, sir. Yeah, let's go. Let's go, brother. So we don't have to murder all these ourselves. Oh, walked into a fence. Smash, 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 smash. Extra smash. Oh, okay, goodbye. Oh. Well, that works. I should get out of that.
Get closer.
I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. No. Ah. No. Jesus.
It's too far away.
Oh. Oh no, spaghetti-o. Oh, wrong way. Is there like a run away from them option? I swear there was. Speaks to how well I know Hunter. That's okay. 8. This is stupid. This is dumb. This is not doing shit all for me. Excuse me.
I'm out of range.
Come here. Come here.
I need a target.
Where's my wolf? My pet is dead. That's not very nice. Which one? That's not very nice. Okay.
I need to get closer.
Stupid. This is stupid.
I don't have a target.
If your stupid dude doesn't attack harder than my arrows do, then it is dumb to use him. Is it not?
I'm out of range.
And this is how we end up not doing mechanics most of the time, which is why I'm so bad at reading, by the way. It's 'cause I've spent a very long time in WoW playing whatever I kind of want. They're like, you're not supposed to go inside the map over there.
I need a target.
That's so exciting that you can fire that while moving. Wow.
I need to get closer. It's too far away.
Well, you're welcome to attack these too.
I don't have a target.
Oops.
I need a target.
Oh, okay. Just play, guys. Just play the game. Please.
Light be with you. Greetings for the Alliance.
GG dog. Put this basket in your house. Anyways, all right, friends, we shall switch out to Eve. I love you all. Bump Steam in the stands is adorable. He's like a new, whatever the position is. You can tell how much I know about hockey. But it's really cute because his whole entire team comes to support him. So, we're doing the career agents entrance storylines. I finished the Sisters of Blood thing. I don't know if I did that on stream or not, but that was really fun. And then I moved all my stuff to like one area, which was also pretty cool. So now we're just doing the quest. It'll be a good time. Greetings, Kick, for whoever's in there. Okay, so
Write your own legend amongst the stars. Commander, join Liberation.
just score, friends. It'll make you feel better. Be aggressive, please. Nope. That's fine. Who needs trophies anyways? Alright, let's see what we have to do. It's this one, right? I have learned that if you read the descriptions, it's helpful. Go get them from the place they left them. Is that the GG dog? Let's go. The pain. Just forever.
Warp drive active.
Please, sir. It's nice though, because now, I think I said this literally last time, but it's nice because now I have all my ships in one area. Oh goodness, she's gonna die, hopefully not. Oh, please. I don't want to die, sir. Why not? Pew pew. No. They did it. That's wonderful. Can we not shoot the drones? that?
Warp drive active.
Okay. Well, that was cool. Good. Good. Something's happening. It's like they forget that they're there doing something. It sometimes feels like they go in and they're like, oh yeah, we're just gonna like play some hockey or like, you know, just this is just a game, whatever. But I'm like, no, boys, like, you know, we have like a thing to win here. You have to like perform. It's okay. We love them no matter what. All is well. I just feel like this is always too close to my face. But then it's always never close enough. Because I'm always quiet. Or it's just like trying to lick me. I have considered recently actually. Because I was always trying to like get through my library of questions. I was considering doing like reading books. Because I have like the pop thing for this too. Pop filter. And that would be kind of fun actually. So mayhaps. You can't complete this mission, you don't have the thing. You can do it, boys. I believe in you.
Warp drive active.
I can see myself in like 20 years. I'm just sitting here, I'm like, I believe in you. They like still haven't won a cup. It's okay. It's okay. I just, you know, they're having a good thing for the Horde, Lotargar, and how are you? And Ao. What is this? Where are we? Am I on the rock? No way. I am just near the rock, I see. That's... See what I mean? You can just oopsie daisies right through the ground. An interesting experience. What am I doing? Erson. Like a month or two ago. How about you? Every person that I come upon that plays Eve here is like either like a 20-year player or like several years at least. It's super fun. I'm like just finally starting to get the hang of what this game even is. Because for the first while, I wasn't even quite sure what was happening, like 90% of the time. I still have no idea what's happening, but like at least I kind of know the buttons now. For like the idea of it. But I've been playing WoW for like a long time. Since I want to say Cataclysm or Pandaria. I want to say Cataclysm, but so it's lost in there at this point. are you struggling so much? Wait. This one. This one. Perhaps it will let me approach faster? Please? Nice. Yeehaw. That sounds fun. What's your favorite thing about it so far? Friends, can you like stop? Jesus. Hello. Nikki the Huntress. That's a cool name. Uh-oh. Spaghetti.
Drive active.
They were like, no, you should not be here. Just put the puck in the hole. I believe in you. They're so bad at it. It's terrible. They're not bad at it. They're good at it. They don't
Docking permission requested.
just have days.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted. Yeah, I'm still trying out the different like things that you can do, I guess, and I haven't really quite settled on one that I specifically like. But it's been cool. I enjoy mining, I know that. I enjoy the mindlessness of mining. Not mindfulness. I guess you can have mindfulness while you're doing mindlessness. Yeah, I definitely the community is like the first thing that I've noticed, is that just there's so much of a community and everybody's really like lovely to each other, well, more or less. And I was just so impressed. I joined Eve University. I was so impressed at how like in-depth all their stuff is, and how many people and how many classes and how much like dedicated stuff that they have going on. That was really cool, especially coming from WoW, where like we definitely do have some communities like that, but then like most of your guilds are like either not doing anything or whatever, and then any like general chat whatever has like, I think our different generations stratify differently, and there's like a lot of toxicity in certain regions. But it's a big game, you know, so it's reasonable. But here I came in and I was like, wow, people are like really into it and like actually want to like help and talk to you and like share. Not that they, again, don't do that in WoW, but they, you gotta search for the right groups that'll be actually like into it, whereas like here I, like most of the people coming in and talking are like lovely. So that's definitely one of the first things I noticed as well too. Yeah, mining's been great, and yeah, it seems like it is. It's nice. It's like, again, like, I mean, I do still obviously play WoW and stuff like that, so, but it's definitely one of those games that I'm like, I can see how this could be like a nice companion game to like if you're working or whatever. Nice. Yeah, what's your favorite thing, Nikki? It's definitely up there. And I was learning, like, I did like a course for, it was like intro to trading or whatever, with Eve University, and that was really cool because I was just like, it's nice that this is like transferable skills, and like there's a whole entire little community, and there's like a whole society that you get to explore, which is neat.
it's cool to have found it. And everybody's like, I've had a lot of friends that recommend it over the years. They were like, you should play Eve, you would like it. But I like notoriously would only play World of Warcraft. So this is, I see now. It only took people like 10 years for me to actually get into it. That's okay. A wizard is never late. Yeah, right? Like, I like that about it, where it's so variable and you can do so many different activities. And there is that option to just, like, chill and do whatever, and then... I haven't done the, like, PvP stuff, to be entirely honest. I'm not ready. But that's what I want to build up to, and I've heard about all of, like, the, fleets and stuff, and, like, the big fleet situations. I don't know anything about them, but I've heard about them. And then I think it was like a few weeks ago or something, I logged in and Eve University was at war with somebody, and that was wild to just like wrap my head around, where I'm like, because again, I've seen like raids and stuff like that, but I haven't seen these like 1,000 on 1,000 people battles where like it kind of uproots like the entire... I guess there's servers out there in WoW that do that, but I was not a part of those. I'm like I really like doing solo things, but then, you know, if once I get into it, I'm down with like multiplayer stuff. Did you read it? You did not read it. Yeah, I was into like mount collecting and stuff, so I'm getting into the ship collecting thing. Do you just go, like, how do you choose which ones to go after? Is there like a, I was gonna say like a Rolodex of ships, because I was trying to... I did the Sisters of Something storyline, and I've done a few of them. But now I'm trying to, so I'm gonna do those like entry quest lines now, because for a while I was like scared that I was just gonna lose all the ships and I was gonna die immediately because I had no idea what I was doing. Now I feel a little bit more comfortable, and again, like, a lot of people have helped me, so it's great. I understand more or less now. I think I'd be like super farther behind if not. But I did the Sisters of whatever. We'll take a look at what it was called.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Epic Arc. It's not in here anymore. What, now they're fighting each other? Jesus Christ. I'm sorry, this freaking hockey game. Yeah, and I was like going to find like the next thing to do. I'm still struggling to figure out like how to find adventures, or how to find like ship things or whatever. Humanitarian corporations, that's cool. Hello, True Chief. Okay, that's fair. Yeah. But is it just the ship, like ship tree that explains to you all the different ships, and then you kind of just go for them? I'm assuming. Tis cool. Do the what? Put the book in the net.
cannot. Yeah. I like the ones. Okay. Now if they just continue with that attitude for the rest of the game. Do not relax, guys. Don't relax. Don't relax. If they relax, now they're gonna relax. Yeah, yeah. Well, I did the... What did I do? It's this thing I did. This thing. I did this thing. And it was like 52 missions, which was super fun. And then I've done this one. This was only 3 missions. And then these ones I can't do, question mark, because I'm now... like an enemy with them? I don't know. That's as far as I got. The epic arc was fun, so now I'm just finishing up those tutorial ones, because I stopped doing the tutorials, because I was like, this is terrifying, I'm gonna die, and I lost like 2 ships. And I was like, I'm not coming back until I know what I'm doing. And then somebody helped me fit this ship, got that ship, it was fine. Then I lost that ship, because I still had no idea what I was doing. And then I was like, alright, we're gonna start reading these and like make sure we're really careful, because, you know, we ain't losing any more ships. I mean, I know that we're gonna lose many more ships, I know that that's like part of the game, but just like not ships I'm ready to lose. And because I think I also messed up, and then when I repurchased this ship and all of its stuff, it was something like 25 million, and I was like, I'm doing something wrong for sure, because like that was expensive. So yeah, I don't know. And then once these ones are done, then I don't know, I don't know, we're gonna have to find out what we're doing next. But I really like some of the ships, the shrimp looking ones. I'll show you guys after this experience. Yeah. Wow. New battle cruisers. How often do they get updated? Or like how often do they add new types ships? I don't even know how to ask that question really. I thought we were orbiting. Are we not orbiting? What is happening? Where even are we? Oh, there we are. Okay, I see. I see. Oh no. Oh no. Target. Pew pew. Pew pew? I don't understand. Sometimes you press it and it doesn't press. I don't understand. I don't understand. Sir. What is this game? Boop. Boop. Can't we be friends? Hello, Fury. How are you today? Look, I'm stabbing things. Balance changes on certain ships.
totally know what that means.
Warp drive active.
What is rebalancing? Is that where they just like decide to level crunch you and to take away all your rights and freedoms, and then you cry about it, and then you kind of accept it because what are you gonna do? Can't riot the games. It's not how it works. Huh. Why does it become broken? And it is good that you're good. How was your week? I guess, is it? It's Wednesday. It's technically a week. Listen, I still love WoW. I do. I just need to branch out in my things after whatever amount of years. I miss it still. I mean, I'm planning to like do like a rating thing, and we're gonna do all sorts of stuff, but it's really hard to, I mean, like, there's obviously, again, people in game that you can, you know, do stuff with, but it, I don't know. I'd love to. We are shooting this thing right now. Yeah, but I don't know, here we are. Hey yo. Weekend during the week, that sounds lovely.
Warp drive active.
Can't do anything about this. Yeah. It's interesting how there's like some crossover though. I know I've heard that like EVE players hate to hear that. But I have noticed that there's more of like a mature crowd in EVE, where like the crowd in EVE wants to like organize and like do stuff and like, again, like society development and whatever, whereas WoW is
Docking
like,
permission requested. Docking request
you can definitely
accepted.
still do that, but there it's a lot more, you know, you can also just like spend years playing the game just stabbing random things without any really point to it or really any need to. Oh, nice. Well, it's also, I feel like EVE is significantly harder to pick up too, right? Like it's polyammo. It's not old yet. Maybe in like 20-30 years it'll be old. Or maybe that's just I'm turning 30 in a couple years, and I'm trying to emotionally get used to that concept. It's okay. It's just, I don't know. It's like a very wild ride. But yeah, it's I mean, I do love WoW. It's looking nice because it's like I feel like there's just like more to do, I guess. Like, I don't know, it like, so I don't know, it like socially, I guess, or whatever. I don't know, it really is like there's just more pieces to learn that will be useful to me as an adult, rather than like, you know, your questionable amount of like experience points in WoW, and you're like, or all your titles or all your mounts and shit, and you're like, this is useless, like this is non-transferable information completely, except like, I don't know, some of it, but you know, again, I love WoW, it's fine. It really is, yeah. There's so much reading, man. Nice, yeah. It seems like there's quite the crowd of like tech people in here as well too. It seems to be like the people that are in the kind of IT sphere or whatever are also hanging out in EVE, which is really cool. Definitely lots of reading that I've noticed. A lot of information, but again, I really appreciate that. Like, I'm into like computers and technology and all that stuff, and I'm kind of heading towards that direction, so part of it is also like learning the different like different add-ons and different pieces, and like the different like kind of I'm into like VR and stuff like that, so just like seeing how all these games are functioning together and stuff. And yeah, anyways, Eve just seems like a more sophisticated like MMO than WoW in terms of its demographic, I think. So excited to learn all the secrets. But so much. I feel, and I kind of like it. I kind of like the feeling of just like, you know, feeling stupid and like you don't know anything. It's kind of, I think it's fun. Because you're like, there's so much to learn. Hey, I think... Is it on YouTube? Because I feel like I'm watching the same one. Maybe. Hold on. Yep, sure are. That's the same one I'm watching. I'm like, I don't remember how far in I'm in. I'm about like an hour or two maybe in, but it's got a lot of information. That's the other thing. There's so many. The first thing I was like really impressed by was when I logged in and like all the tutorials and stuff were like player made. And there's a lot of just like players like driving the game and like driving like the teaching of the game and stuff like that, and that was really cool for me. It was like, you know, obviously some of them are getting paid and whatever, but a lot of them I'm assuming aren't, and so it's just like you must really have like a love for the game and like for, especially for helping new players, if that's something that you're like willing to do. And there was just so much of it, so I was like, all right, cool, this is it, this is the place. Oh, that's cool. I think it was in the Down the Rabbit Hole thing, or maybe it was something else where they were talking about the like zombie fleet thing. I thought that was really cool. I mean, I'm sure it was like annoying to encounter that, but I was like, the fact that you can do that, and like, again, like we shouldn't exploit, what are they called? Whatever they're called, in games or like in whatever, but it's cool that you have a little, you know, area in Sandbox where you could do that and try it out. And there's like, you know, an entire community that organizes around it. I'm not saying we should do it, I'm just saying it's cool. Or it's neat at least. But that's awesome. I that's like the thing that kind of encourages me to continue, because again, I have no idea what I'm doing, but like I think it's really neat, and I would love to like build up to that level where, you know, you're doing these like really big organized like situations. I'm a DPS player in World of Warcraft. I am, well, like I do destruction, lock, and as much as I do DPS for PvP, my main like specialization is AoE, like crowd control, which is like, you know, I like doing it and whatever. I'm good at it. I'm not. I like shooting the pew-pews better than you know, doing the AoE stuff, but I can do it and I'm good at it. So, or like I'm pretty reasonable at it. I forgot where I was going with that. So it would be cool to like be part of one of those situations. And I'm looking forward to it, but I obviously have like a lot to learn before we get to that point. LOL. Target, we have to target first. Pew pew. Pew pew. Pew pew. Pew pew. Rehop. That's yeah, I want to, and WoW, I am learning to do both tank and I guess eventually healer. For tank, I just want to like I want to be able, because I want to smash through all of the, for whoever does play WoW, there's like these achievements called Glory of the Raider, and they give you either all sorts of random stuff. I started with like mount collection, which is kind of like ship collecting, and then I slowly just kind of, once you run out of mounts to collect, you start collecting titles. Once you run out of titles to collect, you're like, well, now we just have to go for completion, and now I have to just do this because I have to do it. It's so problematic. It's such a problematic game. You're like, this is ridiculous. You find yourself like shooting a rock because you've been like doing the same thing for 6 months, and you're like, I don't really know what to do, but I guess we're doing this. I've had so many different experiences in that game. Anyways, so I do want to finish that, and a lot of it is, not that you need a tank. Usually I would just like solo as much as I can, because if you like out level 2 of the expansions, you can essentially solo through like anything. But then some of the newer ones you can't solo them, and so what is happening? Go. So I want to bring in a few people, but I also just want to like learn the mechanics so that eventually I can tank, and especially tank for like, I guess maybe some of the mythic stuff or whatever. I don't even know, but like the whatever, the ones where they need tanks anyways. But it's intimidating. It's like really intimidating. Yeah, healers, dude, like, it's crazy how much stuff they have to keep track of, right? Like, it's an entire raid, and then you have to, like, fix them all. I don't know how healers do it. Yeah, Ayo, I also started in Kata, but I mostly came in Pandaria, and then I kind of left for a little bit, and then came back at the very end of Legion, and then played all the way through BFA, because BFA was during COVID, and it was, like, the most incredible time ever. I did a lot of WoW during COVID. And then I kind of have played through since. But the past few expansions, I like hate it when they change things, and they change things all the time, so I didn't agree with the new flight mechanics, so I literally just didn't play through Dragonflight. I was like, this is stupid. And then in, where are they at now? Not Shadowlands, Midnight?
Docking permission requested.
How was
Docking
Eve
request
during
accepted.
COVID? That must have been fire. Yeah, I'm for the fleets also. I'm getting there. I want to finish. I want to like do the Eve University stuff and like get comfortable with all the pieces. And then once I'm comfortable, I'd love to. There's apparently like another corporation or whatever that you can join after you've like learned all this stuff in Eve University, but I haven't even started the like PvP courses because I'm still trying to like understand the game. Because every time I log in, I'm like, this is the best I've done so far. We're getting there. It's okay. Okay, let's do it. Girl, same. Sorry, I totally thought that was Nikki. Yeah, I've listened to, there's this guy called, I think it's like Novel 78 or something like that. He's got a number at the end of his name. But he does like all of WoW lore. I should listen to Eve lore. That sounds like a great time, actually. I like love lore. I love lore, and I love like learning all the background stories and stuff. Not that I'll remember all of them, but I like to just like passively learn random things, especially during these wild times we're having. It's nice to like, I don't know, like disconnect and listen to like mythology of a different world. I lost my train of thought. Drama time. I haven't heard that one. I am doing Down the Rabbit Hole. Yes. I'm watching that currently. Nice. Yeah, I'm a little baby. So like I have this thing where I'll like be really scared to do something even though it's not that bad, and I'll just be like, no, we can't do it. Until I'm like fully ready for it, and then I do it, and then it's not that bad, and then we're fine, and then I'll like do the thing. So that's the stage we're at right now with PvP and Eve. We'll get through it. I will get through it eventually. It's just not yet. But until that feeling dissipates, I'm just like learning all the other pieces and like learning all this lore and stuff like that, because I feel like the more I know and the more I kind of like understand, the easier it will be for me to like transition eventually into that situation. But who knows? That might also just be like a procrastination excuse. Oh, there's books. Player generated lore. That's what I like too, is that it's like a, you know, it's like a community and they like build their own stories and stuff. Like, this is what I love about like virtual worlds in general, is that like, and I'm excited for the next like 20 years or whatever, to see what happens, because there's so many. I don't know if you guys have seen the like Netflix thing on WoW. It was the dude that like was in WoW, and then he like he had some kind of illness and he like passed away, and then after he passed away, like his people discovered this whole entire life that he was living in WoW, and it was like this whole thing. Anyways, I find all that really cool. Preach people random stories or something that happened to them, and he reads them. Huh, interesting. In WoW? That's really cool. I'm gonna totally watch that. Yeah, I need to finish Down the Rabbit Hole. And I need to... She's doing a lot of things. I need to start doing those, like, PvP. Very cool. Totally. Thank you. These look great. The first one's called I can't speak. How Girls Kill Games. Ayo. Oh, that's funny.
Docking request accepted.
Yeah. Very cool. Is that like how Eve started internal lore, or just like an external lore of like... Cool. I have to do the link thing in chat. To do the links in chat. Destroy the narcotics warehouse. I can do that. At least I'm not freaking making transport slaves anymore. Oh no. I have this wonderful tea from Ossetia. It tastes like mountain.
Warp drive active.
Okay. Don't spoil it. I will look it up. Origins trailer. Ooh. Very cool. I will watch it. It's nice. I like that. Thanks, guys.
again. Ball in net, guys. Ball in net. You know what you're doing. Oh, and they're having a fight. Jesus. Dear Lord. I still want to adventure through space with a ship. I've started like Googling what kind of ship to use. What do you guys do for like corporations? I'm learning that some players do corporations and stuff, and groups of sorts, and then others don't. It was good. I finished it. I don't remember what you get at the end of it, but I did finish it, and then I was kind of figuring out what I'm gonna do next. Am I supposed to shoot these? Oh, okay. Because it, yeah, I was talking about these where, like, I don't know if I can, like, raise my standings or something to do these ones, because, I think me and some other another chatter were talking about how there was this one, but then this one only has the 3, and then I did that one. It was cool. Thank you for the map. That's a lot. Running a whole corp, that sounds like a lot. I feel like these are transferable skills though, right? Like, I feel like you can full send put that onto your resume and be like, no, I can manage like an entire organization of humans. Here's my experience. Pew pew. Yeah, I'm sure that's coming. I really do feel like that's coming, because they've started, you know, you can add your Duolingo score onto your LinkedIn now for like different things. I feel like the virtual world revolution is like coming. And also Microsoft Teams is working on something called Microsoft Workspace or something like that, which is like a VR situation as well, where they're starting to use like VR offices in order to do the work thing. So I think that there's a lot of whatever stuff they can take from these big old games that have been around for a very long time. I don't quite understand why they haven't done that already. It seems like a very like logical step, but the world is run by crazy people. So we can clearly see this happens. Pew pew. Please, sir, let me shoot you. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Do not be terrible. Sir, not very nice. Not very nice.
Overdrive active.
Yeah, that's what I think. I was just talking to somebody. Well, like, there's like a huge, big old turnover now of like executives and yada yada yada. Not that necessarily you need it for an executive, but whatever. And it's just interesting, how all of these things are starting to become useful. Where like, if you want to talk to the like tech world, or if you want to talk to, you know, especially like tech world people that are driving all of like the big, you know, changes recently,
Docking permission requested.
you kind of need to know how to speak their language, and I feel like a lot of people are like Discord, GitHub, like
Docking request accepted.
video games, obviously, whatever. And if you're not really like in those spaces or plugged into them, then you kind of don't know what's happening. Like, hopefully I'm prepared. So I'm kind of hoping that over the next, like, 5-10 years, the tides turn. What was I gonna ask, though? Yeah, for the rep with the factions, cause, like, cause your rep goes down, right, if you, like, do quests for some person, and then not others. Oh, I'm gonna get hurt, aren't I? What was I asking? Oh yeah, cause, like, didn't I end up at this, like, what am I at, like, -2? Right, but I don't necessarily have a -2 with them though, right? Like, I might have something else. So I need to go and, like, make nice with them, and then they'll give me the mission? I will Google how to do that. Because I wasn't sure if it was just, like, I just couldn't do it anymore because I had done these ones, and then that made the standing with the other guys go down. But if I just have to, like, get a better standing, then perhaps I will choose one of these guys, and then I will just do the thing. I like the shrimp people. Nope, that's the wrong button. That's still the wrong button. That's also the wrong button. Great. We can do this. Is that the right button? That's the right button. Is it this one? Yeah, the shrimp one. Look at them. They're so cute. So I do like this one. And I have, like, another one that I kind of like, but I also don't like it. I want the shrimp ships. That's one thing. And then I do want to do those epic arcs, so I'll have to find out how to get in with them. Let me in. And look, I put all my ships into one ship hold. Isn't that exciting? I'm very proud of myself. I used a ship to put another ship in that ship, and then I brought that ship into one place, and it was great. So, thank you, Fury, for the what was it? The long boy that you gave me. It was super fun. I felt like I knew what I was doing. Shrimp ships, yes. What were they called? They were called Amar Empire. They look like shrimp. Shrimpception. Shipception. The skill book required. Where does one acquire said skill book? How does one acquire skill books? That's probably another thing I should learn is, like, how do you get skill books? Yeah, does the Minmatar also have, is that what it's called? They also have ships, right? They must. This one kind of looks like a shrimp too, I guess. I feel like these ones kind of look more like insects. Like one of those, like, long ants that look like dragonflies. That's what this reminds me of. I'm down. You can do cross empire things. Sure. Or if not, we're gonna do it anyways. Can't stop me.
Drive active.
Third period. Let's do this. My palms are already sweating. Oh, dear lord, just be aggressive and don't be geese, please.
It's a Liberation Day. Wow. But can we conquer their shrimp ships then and just put our own logos on them? Wouldn't that be lovely? Take from the jump.
Warp drive active.
What is y'all like crowning achievement for each of you guys so far? I'm assuming for most people it's like ships or some sort of battles. I would love to be involved in like a big old war on the internet, virtually. I also think that we should just do all of our conflict, or not IRL, online now. Good idea. That's a pretty cool crowning achievement. Not gonna lie. That's pretty sick, bro. See, I want to do that. I want to do it. Is there an inside of the map? We will not be doing this. We will not be going into the inside of the map. We will not be jumping into the game holes. But is there game holes that you could, in theory, jump into? It's a favorite World of Warcraft pastime for certain people. Especially certain people during COVID. I did see that you could look inside of the asteroids, so, you know. Wormholes, I still don't understand wormholes. I don't get it. I feel like people have explained wormholes to me so many times and I still don't get them. Just doesn't make sense. Because I keep reading it, and the abyssal thing where somebody described it as like a room, but then the wormhole is like not a room. Ooh, that's cool. Is it empty? What do you mean a new place though? Like a... Is it new to the game? Is it accessible by others? Is it a constant space? Or does it change? It just sounds so cryptic and unique and specific. And again, the only thing I really can compare that to is there's this like secret, because the devs love to just mess with the players. I don't know if Eve has that also. They will consistently put in, like every expansion at least, I'm pretty sure, they will put in like an Easter egg like hunt thing. Or they'll put in like a puzzle for like because there's like a bunch of players that just play for puzzles in WoW. And maybe you guys have heard about Upside Down Sinners. There's like that video that goes around sometimes where it's like a room and there's like, it's underwater and there's a bunch of like people like hanging off chains upside down. It's very creepy and you're like, what is this? And the devs are like, yeah, this is part of the puzzle. You're like, you coded this though, that's alright. And one of the different puzzle is like you have to go into this instance and it's like the instance is the puzzle and there's like a bunch of different rooms, but then one of the rooms, or like two of the rooms, all the rooms will like it's all the same room, but then there's certain doors, and so it's like a maze and you have to find your way out, and it regenerates. It's a new maze every time you enter it. And then so you have to like map it out, and sometimes it goes over itself, whatever. But then some of the rooms are like teleportation rooms that take you to like a random room within
the maze, and then you have to kind of like start again and like find yourself, and you're trying to find this like ball and bring it to a room or whatever. You're doing a thing. I'm glad to hear the devs mess with you here too. An instance. Oopsie daisies. Something about Are you going to shoot or what's happening?
Warp drive active.
Oopsies. What is happening? Okay. Oh, they do. That's lovely. Just shoot random people. Do 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 do. What were we doing? We were trying to see. She's totally no, she's not. Not even remotely. Well, that was silly goose juice.
Warp drive active.
Focus. Have you guys seen a or a dev? How do you know that they're devs? Do they just announce themselves? Yeah. It must be fun though. I wonder how big their team is. And I wonder how CCP compares to
Warp drive
Liz.
active.
Iceland sounds like a fun time. I've visited it once, and it was absolute fire. It was such a cool place to go. Yeah, I bet. It's quite the game. It seems to have quite a bit of players and stuff like that, so. I'm doing it. You can only target like a certain amount once, right? Why no pew pew? Why pew pew so gentle? Okay, gotta target him. The CCP Alliance. So there's just like a full send an entire like fleet or corporation or whatever of like team of them that fly around, and you can tell. That's cool. It's kind of cool.
sounds like fun. Do they ever, like, beef with other factions for funsies? I mean, I feel like if you develop a game, like, that's kind of what you should be doing. Just screw with the players, see what happens. Who's gonna stop you? Also, you should definitely be, like, the most competitive out there. Please play properly. Oh, this is... Do, 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 do.
Warp drive active.
I wonder how much server space this takes up. Reasonable. I'm still very on board for NASA turning their databases into a video game. That's like something throughout my career I plan on consistently pushing that narrative, objective, whatever. They're gonna have to do it. Well, that's no fun. Abusing in what way? Shady things. Just like being a menace to society. That's no fun. It's no fun if you're not doing it. You gotta sportsmanship, you know? It's gotta be all in good fun. But why no pew pew? Why no die? Go, do the thing, do the thing. Put the hole in the hole. You can do it. Fuck yes. Oh my god. Ah, good job. They just need to be reminded where the net is and what you need to put into the net. What happens? This team. It's fine. Zegris is like a absolutely incredible. Nice. Very nice. This is cool. Wouldn't it be cool to live in one of these magical places? I would love that. In like a space beehive. I could totally be a space bee. 100. Pew pew. Pew pew. Pew pew. Why not? Sir, I am trying. Oh, because I was like flying away from him. I see the issue. LOL. Oh. That's no fun at all. Don't bring that shit into video games. Don't do it. We have nepotism outside. Don't bring it inside. Leave it outside. That's why we have video games, to escape from the ridiculous that is the real world. Why would you do that? That's so silly. Tracks. Yeah, I think that, like, just because you're king doesn't mean you can break the law, but that's silly goose juice. Or, like, I guess if you do it, sometimes if you do gifts and stuff, it's fine, I guess. But if you do, like, a lottery or something maybe for it, I don't know. I'm sure there's ethical ways of gifting things. Crazy, though. Wow. Did they remove him? Somehow? That can't be a fireable offense. Or is it? Oh. That's good. It's nice to have developers that are also, like, playing and, you know, doing... I imagine a lot of game developers and stuff would have to do that, but who knows? Stasis tower, this one? Pew pew. Pew pew. Pew pew. Alright, well, adios.
Warp drive active.
Wow, yeah. Yeah, I can imagine exactly right if you have like subscribers and all that kind of stuff. That's crazy. How active or how big, I guess, is the sorry, they have to chill. The player base, because on stream, at least on Twitch, I see that there's like several hundred people usually just like on Twitch doing stuff, but the Twitch community seems to be several thousand, which is like means that the game community is going to be like several whatever's multiplied by that. But I keep in my brain referring to it as having almost the same amount of people as WoW for some reason. I don't think that is true. But it feels like a pretty big game, right? Or maybe that's just me. Or maybe that's just me, and also because this is a space game, and I feel like it's big because it looks big.
Warp drive
Space must be
active.
big. There must be billions of people out there. Silly goose juice. Just put the puck. First of all, get it out of your area. Stop. Don't do it. Just put it on the other side.
cannot. I cannot. Cannot.
Warp drive active.
I would love to meet the devs. And like a fun time. I don't know why there's not more of these games out there also. I mean, there probably is. I'm just not playing them. Maybe the question should be, I wonder how many of these like large games there are out there. I've talked about No Man's Sky, where like No Man's Sky is like, I think it's really cool just because it's like an ever expanding map. And it's the largest game out there, I'm pretty sure. But I looked at the maps of like some of the largest like games out there, I think last year or something. And it was just truly impressive. Very cool. So much programming must go into it. One day, I aspire to die as one of those like very old developers. Interesting. I wonder what.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Wow, over 11 million unique players. That's. Yeah, that tracks. Never mind. Just be like, that can't be right. That's definitely right. Wow, a peak of roughly 11.5 million users in August 2025, with daily active users around 2 million. That's more like it. Tracks. So it is smaller. I wonder if the map is bigger though. It's problematic that I haven't memorized. I don't know. I don't know actually. No. EVE Online has a vastly larger map than World of Warcraft, as it features thousands of solar systems, over 5,000 reachable, comparative to the relatively small, roughly 100 square kilometers map of Azeroth. That can't be true. 142 square kilometers, that can't be true. Not with all the new maps. Eve has a ship as big as the map. That's a hard one to... Yeah, I mean... I was thinking more of like the, even just here, like the flight map to just location comparison, because obviously there's like different, you can't really measure the two of them because they're, I mean, I guess you can in terms of where you're going and what you're doing. You could totally measure that. And I'm not talking about like you know, like game space, whatever, because obviously there's planets versus like a planet or several planets. But I was just thinking about all the different flight points and whether this compares. It definitely does, but WoW does have quite a lot of like different flight points. If you gather them all together. Is a lot of them, but I don't know if it's this many. I don't think so. I feel like it would be a fraction of it, so Eve is probably bigger. Probably. Okay, BRB friends, I will BRB in 2.5 seconds. I've been drinking a lot of tea.
Why just see the cluster when you can help build it? Industrial caravans are
Anything weird. Anyhow. Yeah, but I don't mean like physically larger, because obviously, like, it's obviously programmed to be in distance, and I mean, I guess it is, yeah, like, because it is all programmed to be that distance. But if we were to like take like, I guess you couldn't, right? Because there's like stuff between it. I was gonna say if you take that distance out of it, because like, is most of like the jump between here and here, right? That's like very far away, but is there anything in this like middle space though? Or like, could you in theory come to this middle space without like the warp jumping or whatever? Yeah. So that's what I'm just kind of thinking, where like if you pull out all those bits and pieces, like how like big is the interactable map basically. And I tried to look it up, but then immediately the Reddit discussion is like, it's really hard to measure map sizes because it depends on how much of the map you can interact with and what you're doing. And people are like, you can interact with the whole entire map. I'm like, technically, some of it, not all of it. And a lot of it is instanced. But that's not a correct application. I don't think a lot of it is instanced. A lot of it is pretty accessible now. Unless you're doing some stuff. Like the map itself of WoW is pretty huge at this point. But that's because it's like every expansion they add like an entire new area. Nice. Yeah. What's the second? Meh.
When the tribes of Victoria unite, nothing can stand in our way. Including Trump.
That's not what I asked. Minecraft. 8 times the size of the surface area. Microsoft Flight Simulator as well is up there. See, why don't they turn Microsoft Flight Simulator into a video game? I don't understand. I don't understand why we don't have a video game that's literally just, here, walk around the planet that you literally live on. We'll like program, this is a rant, we'll like program all sorts of crazy stuff, but we won't program a video game that literally helps us to get to know our own freaking planet. Like, it's such a good learning tool and all this other stuff. And they're like, you know what we won't do? We won't put money into that. We won't develop that. Who needs that? This planet is insane. It's insane. Ah. But then we like totally did that already, right? Is that right? I think so. GG dog. Alright, cool. Let's do the next one. Oh wait, maybe they won't give me anything. Well, now what? If anybody has any suggestions as to what I should do next, feel free to toss in those suggestions. I don't know why they tell you that you have unseen ships, because you've unlocked something. What does that mean? Like I can use them now? That's what he meant. I see. You gotta train the ships. I get it. Oh, I see. I can't remember how I've ended up in Eve, but I'm glad I'm here. I don't remember how I ended up the first day, but after I played a few times, or like once or twice, then I had so many like YouTube commercials or whatever, like all the ads around me was about Eve, and then Twitch was like, "Hey buddy, you know what you should play?" And I was like, "Ah, whatever." And then it kept on coming up. I was like, "All right, I guess we're doing it." It's been great. Sometimes it's good to listen to the algorithm. Sometimes the algorithm knows what it's telling you. Space dungeon crawler. Nice, yeah. They really are. It was really funny, especially Twitch's whole thing. They were just like, you know, most of the people that you're streaming to already play this game. You should do it. Like, that's very direct, Twitch. Yeah, that's my favorite. I will get both. So I will get Twitch ads, and I get so many World of Warcraft ads. It's not even funny. And I'm just like, brother, I've already bought in. I've spent so much money on you. Like, I'm already in. You don't have to convince me. I'm inside of it. Like, it's why are you reminding me? But I think it's just like feeling a little bit neglected because I've clearly devoting most of my time to this. It's lovely though. The targeting ads are worth it. Okay, so oh, look at all these rewards. What are these? Okay. Capitals have an empty net. It's okay. Look at that extra goal. They're playing back their juju from the last experience. What is this even? How do I? Okay, whatever. We'll find out. I don't know how to do this. JK, sir. These ones are supposed to be inside of my ship, I'm pretty sure, right? Yeah. They're not. Where's the box? Alright, whatever. We should go mine something, maybe. But I would like to do this. I would like to do another one of these. 18, 11, 19, 13. Sucks that that's the only, like, super long one. Alright, I like that. Oh, look, and I belong to these people. How?
When the tribes of Maturity die, nothing can stand in our way.
How do I not have a good reputation with him already, though? Ah. What? Nope. I did like an entrance thing for exploration, and then I gave that up halfway through, I believe, because I had to shoot someone, and so I left. I've done literally the, nope, okay, I've done nothing, I guess. It was the one that I chose first, exploration, because that's the one that felt like I would enjoy it. But then I switched to this because it felt like it was less stabby. But honestly, I'm kind of comfortable to do the thing. They're playing the theme song. Can I go over to where he is and grind? Can I go back, do you guys think, and just like grind rep with them? Where's the... This is the one I want to do. Chat, where are you? Oh no! Whatever. That wasn't important. Okay, so... They won? Yes. Congratulations, Flyers. They won 4-1 against the Capitals. They did really well today. I'm very proud of them. Proud of them every single time they win. It's a wonderful, wonderful day. The Wildfire Arc. What's his name? Arston. What are we at now? And what? And how long? I'm so happy that they won. Riha. It would take forever. Oh. I'm not supposed to be doing the arcs. Interesting. Or maybe not. I did do the other one though. I did do the 6 sisters of the whatever. Like I did these two. This one was super fun. And there was so much to do. This one I kinda don't remember, but it was also cool to do. Am I like starting to run out of things I can do on the free accounts? And also I think it was in the down the rabbit hole thing, or the rabbit hole thing, whatever it was, that was talking about how like it is possible to make enough coin to then pay for your thing, because I started looking at how much Plex is and it was like something, or just like pay for it, but I'm just wondering. I have like a gentle boycott against paying for games. This is stupid. If you're gonna pay for all the games, I guess you pay for one of them at a time, but still. I think it's because I'm a WoW player. Okay.
career agent. What? Alrighty. Security missions for your faction, grind up and then get some ISK. Interesting. I am interested in the abyssal stuff. Perhaps I will research that more. I feel like I did. Is this, which one is it? But see how like some of them are not available? Yeah, I did that one. I don't know why these two are not available and why I can't do them. I don't know what this is. Chat is saying that I can go. Yeah, I do. I have, where did we go? I have, so that's what I'm thinking is I was gonna go over there and just, chat says to go and just grind, if I want to do that one, then to go and grind reputation with them, but it says that I need to be at a 5.0 either with them or with, no, this was wrong, or with, my, what am I doing? Or with my faction, right? Or whatever it's called. Empire. Yeah. So I do have a good standing with both of them. But then I was just thinking of going over here. And then, and then like, yeah. Yeah. Let's go. All right, cool. Let's do this. Let's just do all these. Let's just do all of them. I'm so excited. Yeah, okay, cool. That's what we're doing. Sweet. I'm gonna go head over there, but then after that, I'm probably gonna roll out because it's getting pretty late. I'm trying to finish around like 10:30 now, 11, because usually I try to go to sleep by 12, but if I finish by like 11:30, then I'm not in bed at 12. I'm so bad at getting in bed. It takes me forever. It's
problematic. I love sleeping, but I also
Warp drive active.
like a fucking toddler. Mission security agents. Standings tab on your player card. Eh? Is this wrong? This is wrong. I don't know where I'm going. How do I find that? Ah! No, it's wrong. It's all wrong. Interactions. Thank you. This one? Corpse. Like search them? Router. Eh? Ooh. Oh, and then because I have to check which ones I can do, right? Is that dude higher than that? Where did we go? Oh my goodness. Nope. Oh no. Oh, I can do that one. Right? Yeah. Okay, cool. Let's do it. Alright. It's something to do for me. Alright.
Warp drive active.
Cool. But I think they were all level. Oh god, I don't remember how I got there again. I think they were all level 1. Oh, I can click on level 2. That makes sense. Thank you. We should go. That one scares me, to be honest. We should go talk to this person then. Yes, and I would like to get to know Ren's better. Cool. Thank you. So you guys are so helpful. Sweet. Cool. Thank you. I will do that. They will give me more experience, right? Whatever they give you, whatever you're supposed to get. I'll watch this. How far am I? 2 hours into down the rabbit hole. Yeah. Okay. Am I close to running out of like all the alpha stuff? Or not? It's like it's been hard to gauge if I'm like running out of activities or not. Or am I allowed to just do literally like all the level 1 and 2 quests? Okay, cool. Yeah. Cool. Thank you guys. Yeah, that was the other thing I was wondering about the other day. I was just like, I really hope that I'm not running out of content. Hopefully it does last like several months or something. Can you do fleet things? Right, cool. Okay. Cool. Sweet. Let's do it. I'm excited. I don't know if I just asked this or not, but you can do like fleet activities, right? Before Omega. Rens.
Warp drive active.
Steve the Titan. It's very cool to hear all of the lore. Greetings, friends. Pirate ships? What is a pirate ship? I want a pirate ship. Is it because you can only get a certain can you only get a certain amount of like skill points and stuff in alpha? Or you're like limited to how
Warp
many you
drive
have?
active.
Ship tree. Ship tree. Oh, you can get like the Concord ships. That's cool. Ah, this one? This one's cool. Interesting.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
It's a floating building. Oh, we're the anti-plane. Oh, that's cool. It looks like not a slog. I was gonna say a stick. Pew pew. Every time I say this, but I really hope I make it to spaceships. I'll probably be like really old. I feel like I'm very far away from 5 million though. Right? Where is she? Is this where you see it? No? What is this? What is this? And what is it for? Specialized personalization items. I see. What was I gonna look at? The de-doop. Skill. Oh no. Well, that's not good. I guess those aren't spent though, right? I haven't spent those. Or I have spent those. I don't know. Yeah. So is that like I've used all of them or not? Hello. Like is that... How do you know? Where to go? Where to go? This one. Like, is this all the ones in total? Or is this what I have? Like, is there an overall... Is it this one? Oh, duh. Right, so this is the total, and then this is the amount that I'm using, and then this is the amount that I haven't allocated yet. So in total, I can only have 5 million total skill points. Which means that we're like halfway there. That's not good. That's okay, we'll find out. Cool. Alright, we'll figure that out. That's okay.
Okay, we were trying to talk to that person, right? We were trying. You can use those towards skills and they will complete levels for you. What do you mean by that? We will go do this mission and then I will go. I'm scared. Oh, okay. Let's go try it. Hello, Hoppy. Thank you. Nope, that's the wrong one. Greetings, pals. It's okay. Yeah. Definitely a Flyers fan over here. For sure, Capitals. Yeah. Listen, they had a rough time last time. They're okay now. We're really trying. We're really deluding ourselves into believing that we can get into the playoffs. We delude ourselves every time. We delude ourselves from the end of the last season to the end of the new season to the next season. It doesn't even matter. Even if they don't get in, for the next 20 years, I will be deluding myself every season. It's fine. Oh man, I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm afraid I'm gonna die. Perfect way to end this. My palms are sweating.
Map drive active.
So did nullsec and all those areas, did those get settled like by players over time within the beginning of the game? Right click a skill. Which skill? That was right click. That's cool. How did they like organize in the beginning?
Map drive active.
Oh, the pirates are NPCs. That's cool. That's what I find interesting, is that there's like the Empire space and then they've like let it kind of develop on its own. And I don't know if I said this or not, but yes, I know. I watch like I'll play video games and then I'll watch like sports and whatever. So I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. That's way too many enemies, brother. What is this list of 50 people to kill? That's insane. Is that really the? Is that? That's what we're being asked to do. Okay. All right. Okay. I'm not gonna pee myself at all. Oh, I'm so scared. Okay. Let's give it our best shot, friends. Do I got this? We shall see. Fear. Hopefully we have enough ammo. I can never tell how much ammo we have. Do our best. We'll try our best, guys. Slowly but surely. It's either that or we will die. Is there any way to tell how beefy they are from far away? At all? Oh boy. Uh-oh. Oh dear Lord. I'll ask you to activate this option. Okay. Meep. There we go. That's what I was hoping for. That's what I want to do, is just scream. I don't know what the fuck my fit is either. I didn't come up with it. I don't understand how fitting works, guys. L4 blockade doesn't, it's not words to me, but that sounds scary. It's just super fun when people tell me information and I'm like, that's gibberish. Look at how pretty this is though. But I am nervous. It's because in my understanding, amount right now, I feel like I've paid a lot for the outfit, so I've become a lot more more cautious than I guess I already am. I'm already pretty freaking cautious. So, who knows? It's fine. We'll get through this. McDonald's? Sir, it's not very nice. It's not very nice to do this. Why? Am I overclicking it? Is that what that is? I'm probably overclicking it. I have a very bad habit of doing that. I don't understand. Okay, I am. For sure. Or does it keep shooting? Or does it not keep shooting? I still don't understand. I can never tell. How many can you target at once? Like 4? 5? 4? 5. That's 5. Pew pew. pew. It's shooting someone. Oh dear. Pew pew. Pew pew. Yeah, the whole targeting thing. I don't understand. I feel like I'll overclick the guns and stuff like that. By distance. Oh, by distance. Yeah, that actually makes a lot of sense. Does it keep shooting when you switch targets though? Like once your target dies, does it continue shooting if you switch on to the next target, or is it gonna automatically switch off to the next target? Because I feel like that's where I get kind of Alt 4. Okay. Couple of ships. So, but you can I target like 5 of them at once, and then does it like remove the last target or something? You have to reactivate your guns. Also, you can target after. Yeah. I don't know. That I'm all still figuring it out. It's getting there. Fitting window. I don't know how fitting works yet, so that's not a thing that I know how to do. We're getting there. There's some sort of, I'm learning that there's like all sorts of different like not applications, but different like websites and stuff that help you out to do all the other things and stuff. Oh yeah, look at that, I'm all out of ammo. I need to buy more ammo. I need to buy more of this, right? I shall do that. I'm gonna grab that soon. What does this mean? I don't know what a capacitor does. No, I'm here to stay. Unfortunately, I don't know. We'll find out. But you won't run me off. Don't worry. But I am gonna head out very shortly, guys. We were just trying to
Drive active.
and it's almost 11 o'clock, so I definitely have to get off. Yeah, I do. It was a good player that gave me that fit, but I don't necessarily know how to like use it or what it does. I'm starting to get it where like this thing is a shield and this thing makes you move faster and this thing like analyzes certain stuff, and then this one is the pew pew, but apparently there's like all sorts of different types of pew pews that you could use against different ships, and you gotta know the battle that you're going into in order to. But do I know any of that? No. It's not in my brain. Yeah, please feel free to. I do like Alexander Ovechkin. He is he's great. But I love the Flyers. Like it's we have a bond with that team and it's unbreakable. And so wherever they go is where I go. Riha. Oh, thanks, friends.
Yeah, I will definitely, okay, 3 minutes. I will definitely, what was I gonna say? Boop dee doop. Okay. Hi friends, thank you. I will definitely stay. Like I'm super duper happy with the game. It's like a good time. Greetings, pals. I do have to go to sleep. But I will be back. What was I gonna think? What was I gonna say? Yeah, I do wanna learn way more about it, and like I do wanna watch all the stuff. I'm literally watching the Down the Rabbit Hole thing, so it's lovely. Thanks, friends. Oh, I appreciate you guys. It's adorable. I appreciate the community, and like I appreciate all the information, and I do like learning. Like I'm a person that just like I appreciate consuming information always. It's just I just like information. So it's like it's nice to be in a game that has a lot of info to offer and a lot of like yeah, a lot of information, a lot of like content, a lot of like things to do, and it's really nice to have like a good community too that is fun and enjoys the whatever. This is so many messages. Thank you, pals. 3 more hours. If I started earlier, absolutely 3 more hours. It's only 2 p.m. Thanks, pals. It's very fun to be rated. It's just very cool. I remember the first time. I think it was like chaos. It's cool. Like I really like that the Eve community like knows each other too, and they'll like hang out and like do the thing. So it's nice. I'm sorry, pals. I do need to sleep. I know. I really like it. I really do like it. Like I feel so like greetings, new streamer. Or I'm not, whatever. Anyways, I appreciate the community, and I appreciate how much time they spend together and how much like things there is to do, so I feel really lucky to have casually stumbled upon it very randomly. My calendar's not up. So when is the next Flyers game? So I stream whenever there's hockey. I guess hockey's like ending now. Whenever there's Formula 1, whenever there's UFC's like the big one that one's usually on. There's UFC like every week and whatever. But yeah, Formula 1. Ayo, Formula 1. Ayo, back from the break. Let's go. So I try to stream along with sports, so if there's like a sports thing happening, then I will be streaming and playing at the same time. I also do a bunch of like random MMA stuff. I was watching, there's like, cause they're expanding, there was like an armor MMA thing going on today where like they just fight each other dressed up as knights and stuff like that. Formula 1, GG, thank you. Formula 1 has just returned. They just did their first weekend back in Australia, so their next one is, I should know these things. I haven't done my schedule for this month, so I will do it today. Hold on, let's check what our next thing is. But usually there's like 4 or 5 days that I do want to do more PFL stuff. I'm trying to branch out, but there's just so many promotions to keep track of that if you try to keep track of like all of them, like you'll go nuts. So there's like the big ones, but I'm really following a lot of like UFC stuff, so I'll do like BJJ and all the other stuff. And also, I haven't been to Australia, but I have lived in New Zealand for 2 years. Ayo, yeah. I was at the 24 Canadian race, and that was absolute fire. I guess we'll do some sort of baseball in the summer. But yeah, when's our next game is tomorrow.
I will be alive. No, it's on Thursday, not tomorrow. Is today Wednesday? JK. Tomorrow is Thursday. I will be on tomorrow. And probably Friday and whatever. I try to do one as well. Not really, but I am trying to get, I guess, more into it. If you want to send whatever car activities, I'm down to get into drifting. I'm down to get into, NASCAR, I guess, this year. FIFA will be doing. Why do I keep looking over there? That's not helpful at all for me. UFC is also doing, not UFC, but 1FC does Friday fight nights, so I'm trying to do that. I am trying to get to a point where, like, I stream every day, but, like, I want to have, like, a thing to stream along with, so it's, like, you know, we have, like, the game, and then we have whatever sports we're watching that day, so, yeah. Alright, Reha friends, thank you so much for coming in and joining. I know, I yap a lot. That's the other thing, is I yap a lot. So that's why we're a streamer, because we yap a lot. Yeah, so I will be back on tomorrow. Tomorrow, I will be back on. Tomorrow we have a game at tomorrow they play at 8 o'clock, but I'll probably be on at 7:30, and then I'll stay until around 11. Usually I'll end up staying around 11 anyways, but yeah. Alright, GG friends, thank you so much for your help. I appreciate it. Thank you for coming in and talking to me. You guys are lovely. It's great, and you inspire me to play more Eve. Yeah, please do. All the car events. And if you guys have any sports that you, like, for people that are going to be coming in and watching and stuff, if there's sports that you guys want to watch or, like, you want me to follow and not watch on stream, because usually that's, like, illegal. You can't do that. But, like, watch party, then go nuts. Send me all the things. Ayo. Resident car people. That's fantastic. I'm going to ask you many questions. Yeah. Okay. All right. Lots of love, friends. Thank you so much. Enjoy your evening. I hope you conquer many star systems. Rehaul. Yes. Okay. I forgot where my button is. Adios.